Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Fluster Sports Zone, along with my friend Austin, joining us tonight for Game 1 of the 2021 Stanley Cup Playoffs. The New York Islanders traveling to TD Garden to face the Boston Bruins. The Bruins coming off a 5-game series against the Washington Capitals. And then New York Islanders coming off a 6-win series against the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is Austin's first time, so he's gonna probably be laughing quite a bit. He should be joining us throughout the first period, maybe longer. We'll see. He's giving it a go. Give him props. Give him the best of luck in the comments. And yes, we are in the middle of a camper, so if I am a little bit laggy, it's connected to the hotspot off my phone. So if it is laggy, apologize in advance. We are in the middle of nature. We're in the middle of northern Massachusetts. So we're just going to roll with it and see how long we go. What's up, Sean? Thanks for tuning in. Tuukka Rask net for the Boston Bruins, 4-1 with a .941 save percentage against Washington. Only a 181 goals against average. Perhaps his best first-round series since probably 2013 when the Bruins beat the Maple Leafs. And Barry Trotz and Bruce Cassidy, two playoff veteran here head coaches. We're ready to get Game 1 underway here at the TD Garden. The fourth line is on for both teams. Curtis Lazar will win the draw against Casey Zizekas, and we are underway. Flipped into the corner boards. Puck will bounce off. Corrali now in a puck jam down low behind the net. Gets taken down momentarily. Now a little spin move by Corrali. Corrali gets pinned. And good defense right out of the gate by Andy Green, the veteran, who, of course, was a member of that 2012 New Jersey Devils team who made the finals. Connor Clifton delivers the body there to Matt Martin. Matt Martin, a heavy hitter. Perhaps we could see some fights between Matt Martin if Travis Frederick or Jared Tenorti become healthy this series. I believe the Bruins are still without Jacob Zboril, but don't quote me on that. Elias Sestorkin in net for the Islanders, by the way. As the Islanders will now have possession, Nick Leddy will pass it up ahead, and here comes New York with a burst of speed. Lost possession. Now the backhand pass back into the Bruins end. Brandon Carlo on the DDD pass. Back over to Carlo. Carlo, who hasn't really stayed healthy aside the first round of the playoffs this year, gives up to Brock Nelson. Nelson will bounce it off the boards, back over to the blue line. D-to-D pass, a shot. That one trickled wide. And Carlo picks up the rebound, then falls down. Islanders keeping possession. Kyle Palmieri out in front. And that centering pass didn't connect. Good save by Rask. Bruins come up the other way. DeBrusque lost possession. Now the Islanders go up the other way. Now 4-on-3. Beauvillier will shoot into the corner boards. Bergeron, the Bruins captain, lost possession as Brock Nelson was there. Shot from the blue line. Good save by Tuukka Rask. Matt Grzelcyk now lost possession. Here's a shot saved by Rask again. And the Bruins will try to clear, and they only get out to the blue line. New York with good pressure so far. Now Rask will play it aside. Here come the Bruins now up the other way, 2-on-2, and Bergeron will flip it in. Sestorkin makes the save. Pastrnak was driving to the net. That shot gets partially blocked. Bergeron a shot. Saves Sestorkin out in front. Oh, for Pastrnak. And a good save by Elias Sestorkin. An incredible save so far. Pass down low out in front. I think Bergeron was trying to find Marchand in the slot. Pastrnak gets it back. Gets away. Pastrnak out front for Bergeron. He gets tripped up. Back over to the blue line. Mike Riley. Carlos blast is blocked, and New York will clear. High-tempo action so far. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Bruins got to get the puck out of their end. A good save by Rask. As Matthew Barzal, the fantastic Canadian, takes a shot out in front. Let's take a look back on this near attempt by Brad Marchand. It was a good centering pass by Bergeron, but good defense by Ryan Pulock in front of the net. Able to make a pretty good save, and then here come the Islanders up the other way, skating through center. Beauvillier went to the corner boards, and the Islanders are going to have to play dump and chase quite a bit to wear down this Bruins team. You got to hit the Bruins hard, and you got to stay physical. That's how you're going to beat the Bruins, no matter how long the series goes. Krejci won the draw against Zizekas. And now the Bruins will play down around the boards, and that was almost a giveaway. Dangerous pass. Now Bruins are going to steal with Corrali. Up ahead they go. Quick pass, 2-on-2. Oh, they had Krejci open for a little bit in the slot. Now Krejci passes it down low, and this is going to be taken away by Scott Mayfield. And he'll bounce it off the glass. Bruins avoid the offside somehow, and then Krejci will have to pass it back to avoid a turnover. Connor Clifton bounces it off the boards. Here come the Bruins. Now the back pass for Craig Smith doesn't connect. Craig Smith, of course, scored the game-winning goal in Game 3 against Washington in double overtime, which is, yes, of course, been probably my favorite goal call this season. Also, just a little update for you on my camper television. I do not have the amount of time remaining in the period, so I can only guess. I do not have the actual time, so bear with me if I'm a little bit off with my predictions there. But Islanders now have it back in their own end, and they'll go D to D. Up ahead they go. They'll just shoot into the zone. Rask left his cage for a moment and then skates back into the crease. Up goes the Bruins. Chris Wagner will shoot on in. That one missed wide. Now here's Lazar. Passed it down low. Now in a puck jam in the corner. What's up, TJ? Thanks for tuning in. As Corrali back over to the blue line. His shot saves Sestorkin, and that one missed the net. Now Corrali lost possession momentarily. They'll pass it down low for Chris Wagner. A man who TJ thinks belongs in the AHL next year. To be determined, as this is brought up by Barzell. Try to flip it over to Beauvillier. Rask will shoot aside, and now McAvoy with a pass up ahead. Ooh, and Pastrnak gets taken down by Scott Mayfield, and Mayfield avoids contact from Pasta. Brought up ahead. Now this is Barzell. He gives it up to Pastrnak. Up ahead to Marchand. They couldn't complete the pass. Now the Islanders will regroup in their own end. This one will be deflected into the Bruins zone. Brandon Carlo will now play this one in around the boards, bounced off the boards, and now the Islanders will get it back in their own end. Barzell skates with himself, Pastrnak on patrol, and he'll dish it over to the defenseman. Any takes so far?
There's been a lot of shots for both each side of the puck. A lot of attempts and good attempts.
A lot of good attempts on Sean goals. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Bruins had good pressure right out of the gate. What's up, Cooper? Appreciate you stopping by. Go Bruins. We'll see. Of course, as the Massachusetts native I am, I would like to see the Bruins win, but that we shall see as they'll bring this one in behind the net. And they'll pass out to center, taken away by the Bruins. Brought up ahead by Carlo, over to DeBrusk. His pass for Coyle doesn't connect. Oh, but Coyle with a good hit behind the net. Bruins mainly staying in the Islanders zone, which is good. Bruins now avoid the offsides. A giveaway out in front, a shot by Taylor Hall. A good save by Sestorkin. Oh, the Islanders leaving Taylor Hall on his own island. Hall, of course, scored the game-winning goal against the Islanders in the Bruins' last regular season game at the TD Garden. So that was also the last time, of course, the Bruins and Islanders played. So we will see if any of that will carry over. I believe the Islanders beat the Bruins 3 times during the regular season, but if I'm not mistaken, 2 times was when Yaroslav Halak was the goalie for the Bruins, and I do know that Jeremy Swayman got his first career shutout against the Islanders as well. That was also Taylor Hall's second goal as a Bruin occurred that game. The more you know, as the Bruins will bring this in past center and they'll shoot into the zone. Nick Leddy will dish it up ahead. Bounce that one off the boards. Rask will play it aside. A big hit. Ooh, almost got tangled up there. And the Islanders now trying to poke it in. That one missed. And this one will be brought up the boards, taken away by the Islanders. That one shot off the glass. On the Bruins now. The pass doesn't connect. And we're going to get an icing. We will. This can finally slow down the momentum. Look at this chance. Bruins doing a nice job keeping the puck in the Islanders' end for the most part. Taylor Hall will probably have a scoring chance of the game so far, making Casey Zizekas look silly on that one. Johnson goal currently 3 apiece. Face off won by the Bruins, and now here's Carlo. We'll play it around. Face off's taken to the blocker side of Rask, by the way. As here's a good back pass. Here comes Curtis Lazar with speed. Lazar steps on the break, circles a shot. That one's deflected out front by Wagner. Wagner over to Corrali. Rally, a backhander. Whoa, that was a fancy backhander there, but Shesterkin makes the save. Now flipped in behind the net. Taken away by New York. Mayfield gets hammered into the corner boards. And now Bergeron will flip it out into the Islanders zone. Islanders got their third line out there, I believe. Looks like the Bruins are rocking with their first line at the moment. Brought into the zone by New York. That shot missed. And icing is not called. McAvoy goes D to D. Up ahead to Bergeron. Bergeron, he had Pasternak with a chance, but a good play there by the Islanders defense, avoiding Pasternak to get open, and now an icing by Charlie McAvoy. We'll head to a 10-second commercial break. Thoughts on the physicality so far? There has been quite a bit of hits.
A good amount of hits against the boards. A lot of physicality so far in the game.
Yeah, looks like very much for both teams, just so physical. You gotta wear them down. For the Bruins, this is just like, it's kind of a repeat for both of these teams. You know, Boston facing Washington, and of course New York facing Pittsburgh. Just kind of two other teams where you just gotta grind it out and you gotta wear them down and pretty much just get in front early and don't let up any momentum. You got a good chance at winning hockey games. Brought up ahead, here's Bergeron. He shoots. Shesterkin with a good save, and the rebound goes right to Pasternak. But Shesterkin makes the save. We're going to head to commercial break. I don't even know how many minutes is left. And I don't even think they're going to tell us. But Bergeron with a good shot on goal. Pasternak with a good rebound shooting between the old wickets of Ryan Pulock. But Shesterkin makes the save. And wow, what a fast-paced action we have here. So 11:34 to go in the period. I will have to refer to Google this again on my TV. The way I would set up, I can't see the time in the period. That was fun first 8.5 minutes.
The Islanders goalie, I don't know who his name is.
Ilya Shesterkin, yep.
He's getting tested as his abilities a lot.
Yeah, good point there. I mean, how about that point-blank save on Taylor Hall? Probably the best scoring chance of the game so far. And then that shot right there by Pasternak. Mm-hmm. Shesterkin's got to do a little bit of a better job covering up those rebounds. I felt that's what Ilya Samsonov, the Capitals goaltender, I felt like he didn't do that a whole lot in the Bruins first round series. And I felt that's why Boston capitalized quite a bit against him. So Shesterkin, another young Russian goalie, you gotta make sure he lets up those rebounds, and you gotta be in front of the net. And that's why you have players like DeBrusk, Charlie Coyle, Curtis Lazar. You have guys who can get in front of the net. You just gotta get in front of the net and get those redirections. Still have a little bit to go here. We'll in this commercial break. These are about roughly 2 minutes apiece during at least the regular period intermissions, and of course, hopefully, for at least us, this isn't the case. But if this game does go into overtime, of course, you have the no commercial breaks and the shorter intermissions. Think this game's going into overtime?
I don't think it will. I think the Bruins are playing dominantly over the Islanders, and I think that'll show at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah. You think Bruins are going to keep the momentum going?
I think so.
I agree. Heading into the game, I said the Bruins would win 3-2. Well, I didn't say it, but my original prediction was the Bruins win 3-2. And it looks like right now I'm going to stick with it because, they've just been all over it. And, the Islanders, they're a good second period team, but they are not the greatest first and third period team. So something to look at there. It's Taylor Hall with a dangerous cross-ice pass. He'll get over to Krejci. Now back down low to Clifton. Connor Clifton was cleared. There is still no Kayvon Miller, though. He's still injured from that dirty cheap shot hit by Dmitry Orlov. I'm still not over. Orlov didn't get a fine for that. The Bruins fan in me, I apologize. Hall will bring it up ahead. There was some dirty hit in the first round where some dude should have gotten fined or suspended and nothing happened to him. It wasn't great. And Craig Smith's shot, save made by Shesterkin. Smith then lost possession, and Grzelcyk will make a nice little move around Jordan Eberle, give it up ahead of Krejci. Krejci will get board played, And he'll lose possession. Up ahead goes the Bruins. They get it back. D from McAvoy. Flipped into the zone. Look at the speed there from Pasternak. And he delivers a good hit on Pelch. Oh, and Pelch gets hammered twice. Good momentum shift here for the Bruins after it was kind of slipping away from him for a second. Now in the puck jam at center ice. Pasternak tried to fish it out. He couldn't. And now Bergeron will pass it back over. Waiting. Back over. We pass off the boards. Pasternak trying to find Marchand, and he couldn't do it. Marchand, in my opinion, hands down the best Bruins player throughout the Capitals series. We'll see if that will continue here. Marchand, Pasternak especially gets better as the playoffs go on. Pasternak usually isn't a first-round type of player, and it was kind of showing in the first-round series, but usually in the second and the Bruins advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, that's where Pasternak really shows his playoff ability. Same thing with Bergeron. Marchand's more of a rounds 1 and 2 type of player, based off of what I've seen, at least since 2018. Here's a shot. That one missed. Rask hugging his post as a shot from an angle. Good save there. Islanders keeping the puck down low, played in behind the net. Back out. Shot, and Rask almost lost sight of it, but he does make the save and he smothers. We're going to head to commercial break. We will. Still scoreless, Adam Pelch. He got rocked twice in a second. Pasternak, the first hit, Marchand, the second hit. There's 9:10 remaining in the first. Well, yeah, Bruins are still playing physical at least.
There's about a 7-shot differential with the Islanders and Bruins right now. So
yeah, Bruins are just staying in their end. And right now, actually, shots on goal, 10 for Shesterkin, and 3 for Rask. Rask made 40 saves in Boston's Game 5 victory over Washington last Sunday. And how about this rest for the Bruins, though? They had 6 days off preparing for the series. So you think that's why they're coming out guns a-blazing a little bit?
I do think that's why, and hopefully they can keep up the momentum throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, we'll certainly see, of course. The Islanders also, I mean, when did they win their series? I believe it was on Tuesday. So they've also had quite a bit of time off. But Boston with that little extra rest, home ice advantage for this series. The only series the Bruins will have home ice advantage unless, they face Winnipeg or Montreal in the Stanley Cup Finals. But between Carolina and Tampa Bay, if the Bruins were to win this series, or even the Islanders, to my knowledge, the winner of the Carolina-Tampa Bay series would have home ice advantage for the Eastern Conference Finals. At least that's what I'm assuming. Bruins 3rd seed, and the Islanders are the 4th seed, of course, in the East Division. Which is crazy to think the first 2 teams out of that East Division is already eliminated, and then, Tampa Bay was the 3 and Carolina was the 1. So, yeah. Whoever wins the series, they're playing games 1 and 2 of the East Finals on the road. And, of course, we'll give you a little update on the Montreal-Toronto game while we still can. It was scoreless the last time I checked. It is still scoreless. At the first intermission, Carey Price with 9 saves, Jack Campbell with 15. Of course, Montreal has to win to force a Game 7 Monday night. And how crazy is this? We have some second-round series starting before the entire first round is concluded. So, ain't that interesting? I go to the blue line, a shot, and that one is denied by Rask. Oh, my goodness, and there are sticks flying in front of the net. Rask doing his best Curtis Joseph impression there. Oh, my goodness, what a stop by Tuukka Rask. Really starting to redeem himself from that 2019 playoff run, and hopefully I didn't just jinx myself there, or jinx him rather. But a giveaway in front, Beauvillier, a good pass to the defenseman, tipped out in front by Beauvillier. And that was a good shot by Scott Mayfield on goal. Rask was able to make the save, and then there was contact in front. McAvoy hit Brock Nelson, actually. And a couple of sticks went flying, and off we went. And so now the Islanders are going to go on the power play. I would assume this would have to be interference on McAvoy. So your first power play of the game by either team. They'll go to the team from Long Island, New York, as the Bruins will clear. Of course, Brad Marchand, though, good news for the Bruins. Marchand is lethal on the penalty kill, of course, leading the league in shorthanded goals, and he almost sprung free there. Bergeron couldn't give him the puck, though, and now here is the Islanders staying in Boston's end. Good pass to Eberle, back over to the blue line. Good pass to the right-hand boards. Here's a shot, save Rask, and puck goes through the crease. Back over to the blue line. Back to Eberle. Back. Pulock takes a shot, and it's tipped in! And a power play goal for the Islanders! This one was tipped in front. I want to say it was Beauvillier who's going to get the goal. And the Islanders cash in on the power play. It's 1-0 New York. You got anything to say about that one?
Yeah, and it was a nice shot for the Beauvillier.
Yep.
And they capitalized off their power play chance.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice shot. Original shot was taken by number 8. Was that Noah Dobson? Maybe? I don't have my Islanders roster. Yeah, it was Dobson who took the original shot. And yeah, tipped in front by Beauvillier's 4th goal of the playoffs. And the Islanders draw first blood, so there you go. 1-0. Islanders in front. Bruins have been dominating this game so far, but that won't matter unless you dominate the score sheet, of course. So I'll have to see if the Bruins can kind of keep that momentum moving forward. Me personally, I understand why they called the penalty on McAvoy. I was assuming it was a roughing penalty, which I kind of really can't argue. McAvoy clearly was attacking him in front of the net, so I don't know. But Bruins back in the Islanders' end, and that shot missed. Back over to the blue line, D to D. Coyle. Back over to Clifton. His shot. Good deflection out in front by Boston. They maintain possession. It's Clifton. Trying to pass it down low. Out in front. That's no good. And Zizekas will clear. And now Carlo will pass it up ahead. Here come the Bruins now. DeBrusk gets hit. Ritchie. Now in a board jam, we'll pass it over. Shot deflected out of play. Take a look at just kind of some of the giveaways here. The Islanders have just been taking the Bruins off the puck way too easily. The Bruins have committed a couple of giveaways. And it obviously hasn't worked in their favor. Of course, that was the main reason why the Islanders scored their goal, is because they couldn't get out of the zone. Pastrnak couldn't find Marchand in the open slot, and so that led to the Islanders score about 15 seconds afterwards. Faceoff taken to the glove side of Shesterkin. Krejci will get kicked out of the faceoff for Craig Smith. Smith, of course, coming over from the Bruins on a 2-year deal from the Predators, who got eliminated last night by the hands, or 2 nights ago by the hands of Carolina. Played in around the boards, and the Islanders will kind of just keep the Bruins chasing for the puck, and that's what New York's got to keep on doing. Keep the Bruins in their end, keep on having the Bruins commit some terrible passes, and keep on cashing in. Pastrnak driving to the net. Good pass. Ooh, nice fake. Here's a shot by McAvoy. It's deflected wide. Pastrnak back over to the blue line. Nice little spin move by Carlo. Back over to Pastrnak. That shot tipped. Now, is that Krejci behind the net? Oh, no, that's Bergeron. Pushing it down low. Back over to Charlie McAvoy. McAvoy waits. Holds. A shot. Saves Shesterkin. Rebound goes through the crease and wide. Oh, good attempt there. Josh Bailey, the Game 5 hero for the Islanders against Pittsburgh, will shoot it over the glass, but it was deflected, so no delayed game penalty. Yeah, let's take a look at that chance. David Krejci out in front. It was Krejci, not Bergeron. It was Krejci. Krejci deflecting it on goal. Able to actually get a decent backhander. It went over the pad of Shesterkin and wide. That was actually Craig Smith who took the shot. Wow, went through his 5-hole, but just went straight. It didn't take that little right curve for it to be a goal. So the Islanders get some puck luck here. Shesterkin with an incredible save, his best of the game, probably the best save of the game. by either goalie, honestly. That was pretty amazing, right? Doing the splits outside the crease and still managing to not allow a goal. That was impressive. Here come the Bruins now up the other way. 2-on-2. Chris Lazar with speed over to Wagner, rather. A wrist shot. That one's blocked. And now the Islanders will bring it up ahead. And Sean Corrali lost possession. Now the Bruins will have it. Wagner takes a body. And now Corrali tried to steal again, and he couldn't. Here comes Nicoletti. Letty will dish it over. Letty now will bring it into the zone. Here's Bailey. That one is blocked. This will get me taken away. Flipped into the zone by New York. McAvoy will play it around. Good pass off the boards. Matthew Barzal lost possession. Now here comes New York the other way. They lost possession momentarily. Regaining possession is Pelch, and he'll shoot it into the Bruins end. Pass off the boards. Deflects off a stick. And now DD pass from Adam Pelch. Flipped into the Bruins zone to the glove side of Rask. Played in behind the net. Mike Riley takes a shot. Bruins now trying to bring it up ahead, and they do. Pass, though, intended for Wagner. Does a correct connector. Now Ritchie wants some of Matt Martin, and here we go. Kyle Clutterbuck and Matt Martin are on the same line, so we could spark a little fight here, potentially. Nick Ritchie not afraid to throw the gloves. Neither is Jake DeBrusk. 1-0 New York, up the goal by Beauvillier. 4:38 to go in this first period. Billy has put the playoffs. Dobson with his third assist, and Everly with his second assist of the playoffs. Also, Cody Lambert. I don't know if you're still watching, but I appreciate the subscription. I got the notification. We had 212 subscribers. Let's keep on grinding. Road to 300 subscribers is rolling strong. Really appreciate you guys stopping by. Again, I'll try to commentate every single Bruins game I can. Pretty much every single game I can. I know on Sportscast I used to commentate nightly. Now, since I've transferred over to YouTube, I've been kind of commentating a few games a week. Been doing a little bit more on Power Skate Show as well, which is nice. But, yeah, don't worry. Once we get to the Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals, and obviously Stanley Cup Finals, by that point, pretty much by the time the Stanley Cup Finals rolls around, my school year should be over by then, or at least should be over midway through the series. So that'll be fun. I'll be able to commentate all those games without any interruptions. Game may go into 4 overtimes. I'll still be calling it at 2:30 in the morning. Well, how it works. The latest broadcasting was 1.
That's late.
That was late. Early, technically. As Brad Marchand delivered the body to Ryan Pulock there. Bruins, again, have been playing pretty physical. Ritchie kind of delivered the body to Martin, and then Matt Martin wanted to square up, and then Kyle Clutterbuck was being an instigator, and he tried to drop the gloves with Ritchie there, but Ritchie was having none of it. At least so far. I don't know. Usually the Bruins, and obviously this is for every team, but the Bruins in particular, whenever they usually win a fight, they start to pick up momentum quicker than other teams, if that makes sense. As the Bruins will win the draw, and they'll flip it into the zone. Played in around the boards. The Islanders now lost possession. Here is Bergeron. Pasternak crashing into the net. Marchand to Pasternak. Good save, Shesterkin. Yeah, good attempt there. Good passing, at least, by Brad Marchand. Able to squeeze that through 2 Islander defenders. It was, especially credit to Pasternak, able to get a quality shot on goal. You have Shesterkin gives up a rebound. Bergeron might be there for the tapping goal. Good save by Shesterkin, moving his body a little bit over to the left, making the save there. Now Bergeron will take the draw. And Bergeron wins the draw. And he lost possession. And here come the Islanders, 2-on-1. Josh Bailey, a wrist shot. And that one's over the net. And the Bruins dodged a bullet there. That was Kyle Palmieri, not Josh Bailey. Kyle Palmieri took the shot. Yeah, puck bounced off McAvoy's stick, and off to the races went Kyle Palmieri. Of course, came over from the Devils at the trade deadline. A good shot. Grzelcyk actually got a stick in the way, able to deflect it out of play. Touching a major bullet there, especially Rask, because it looked like he picked up his glove too early. And that means that's going glove side all the time. So Rask kind of dodged a bullet. Grzelcyk got a piece of it. That shot gets blocked by Boston as the Islanders win the draw. Now Dobson will flip it in. Carlo has it behind the net. They'll bring it up with, I'm assuming, roughly 2 minutes to go in the first period. Carlo will now lose possession. Laid up ahead. This is Pelch. He'll flip it into the corner boards. Now Riley gets shoved off the puck. Islanders circling. Back down over to the blue line. Kept in down low. Brock Nelson passes it down low again. Here's Bailey, the spin move. Taken away by the Bruins. And cleared up to center until New York gets back possession. A wrist shot. Good save by Rask, and no smother. Smart move there. Not taking a risk of a turnover. And it looks like now the Islanders will go for a line change as Beauvillier still in the action. Good possession against Mike Riley there. Able to get a good pass out front, looking for Brock Nelson. And there is Nelson's wrist shot. Rask was able to get a piece of. So face off, probably taken to the glove side of Rask, I would say. Yep. And Barzal lost the draw. And a giveaway out in front, and the Islanders don't cash in with a shot attempt. Oh my goodness, some poor giveaways here by the Bruins. It's plagued them all, period, and it has certainly come back to haunt them at least that one time. As the Islanders will keep possession down low. Puck playing around the boards. Here comes the Bruins. Lost possession. Now McAvoy going back, or that's Clifton going back with it. He'll pass over to his fellow defenseman. Off the boards it goes. And here come the Bruins now. Flipped into the zone. Played in around. Bruins with high speed. The backhand pass for Wagner. That didn't connect. Islanders try to clear it, and they have possession. Coming on in. Here's a shot on goal. That one will flip in around the boards. Bruin gets taken down to the side of the net. Islanders really doing a nice job keeping possession. Green the pass. That one shot went wide of the glove side. Now here come the Bruins up the other way. Nice little deke here from Pastrnak, and the shot saved by Shesterkin on Marchand. Oh, that would have been something if Pastrnak did that little dangle and was able to get the assist. That would have been incredible, but Brad Marchand with a good save. All right, rather a good shot, but Shesterkin good save. Glove side, Shesterkin will be ready to defend his cage. That's a nice looking helmet, by the way. Looked like the referee was communicating something to the Islanders bench. Bergeron's going to win the draw, and the Islanders steal possession, though. This one will be played out into the Bruins' end. Puck will bounce off the boards. Quick little pass up ahead to Marchand. That pass doesn't connect again. Just got to work up ice. Up they go. Good pass. And here's a shot by Pastrnak. That one is blocked. And now the Bruins will keep possession. Try to bring it in off the boards. Here's a shot by Bergeron up high. And out of play. Momentum hasn't really left the Bruins. It's just now they got to claw back with the goal on the board for New York. What's going on with the referee here? Is he bleeding or something? I'm not sure. All I know is that the Islanders medical staff was looking at his left hand on the bench. I don't know what the case is there. Maybe he's getting whacked by a couple of sticks when he's trying to drop the puck. To face off hungry teams, the Bruins and the Islanders. Smith loves the draw. Yeah, the Islanders will bring it up ahead. This one shot in the zone. Pass. Back out in front. Oh, and the pass missed. Islanders would have had a wide open net there. That would have definitely been all Brock Nelson if the puck was delivered properly. Now here come the Bruins with some speed. He'll dish it over. Pass out from the slot. Saves Shesterkin. Rebound. Missed. And now we get a whistle as the helmet falls off the head of Shesterkin. Oh, are you kidding? The Bruins have possession, and the refs are going to blow the play dead, but obviously if the goalie's helmet falls off, that should be the case. Yeah, it was knocked off by the stick of David Krejci, and that's going to hurt a little bit. That's going to stink. You have possession. Krejci a good chance. Even fought for the rebound, but he clips the helmet of Shesterkin. And then the helmet comes flying off, and that obviously, when the puck is in the attacking zone, it's going to cause an immediate stoppage because, you know, we're not playing hockey in the 1940s. Just a goal currently 10-5 in favor of Boston, as we are really approaching the end of this first period. Again, I don't know how many times left, but I'd imagine we are probably under the 1 minute mark now, I would assume. Coyle will win the draw, and he lost possession. Was down a puck jam down low. It in around. Bruins now keeping possession at the blue line, flipped in down low. I mean, I give them credit. They're at least staying in the Islanders' end. DeBrusk lost possession. He falls down. And now here comes Boston up the other way again. 3-on-3 they go. The pass out in front, safe Shesterkin. This is DeBrusk playing it in around the boards. Here's a shot from the blue line. That one is a good save by Shesterkin. Now, we have a delayed penalty coming up against the Islanders. So the Bruins are going to go on the power play here, as they'll get their first power play. It's going to be on Ryan Pulock, the defenseman, as it looked like he may have clipped Charlie Coyle. There is no blood, but this should be a high stick, and it's going to most certainly be a high stick. Oh, and they're not going to call it on. I mean, there was a little high stick on Pulock. There was a couple of things you could have called there. High sticking, instigating. You could have a 5-on-3 right now if you really think about it. No, they're going to send Andy Green to the box, so the Bruins are going to go to the power play here. And that'll get the yellow towels waving here at the TD Garden. Of course, this is how the Islanders score was on their power play. We'll see if the Bruins can capitalize and try to tie up this game. Again, the momentum hasn't slowed down after the Beauvillier goal, so we'll see. Here is Krejci, a wrist shot, kick save, rebound goes right to him, and they score! Seconds into the power play, it's David Pastrnak, and they cash in! Casey Zizekas doing everything he can on defense, but he ain't a defensive forward. And Green will go to the bench. David Pastrnak scores. I believe that's his third goal of the playoffs, and it's 1-1. And the fellow campers seem to love the goal as well. Look at this patience by Pastrnak. Good shot by Krejci. Get on goal. This is what I was talking about. Shesterkin. He can't lap that rebound. Pastrnak waits. Nice pump fake. Beats him glove side. There you go, David Pastrnak. Well, and like I was saying before, this guy warms up. He's a late bloomer in the playoffs. First round, he doesn't do much. Second and third rounds, and Stanley Cup Finals with the Bruins make it that far. He's regular season Pastrnak. near unstoppable and a top 3 right winger in the NHL. Hazard in front, Rask with a good save. Oh my goodness, the Islanders really trying to jump back on top. Flipped into the zone, saved by Shesterkin, and that'll be the period. Beauvillier scored on the Islanders' lone power play, and just moments ago, David Pastrnak scores on the Bruins' lone power play. 1-1, first intermission. Catherine Tappan is all by herself in the intermission, but why? Even we got 2 people here. All right, you staying on for longer?
I think I'm going to get off.
You gonna get off?
I think so.
Well, appreciate you stopping by.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want me to continue or no? It's up to you.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
I'll go for another period.
We go for another period? We talked him into it. Austin will stay another period. He won't have to stay for the third, but I guess since it'll only be 1 period, and since that will be the third period, I guess I'll just commentate the third solo if Austin doesn't want to stay with us, which is fine. I have no problem doing that. But, well, first and foremost, I would like to say that Austin is, I would say, more of a football fan, if anything.
Yes.
And I know that he's a fan of the Super Bowl 20 champion Chicago Bears. So,
what are yours?
I guess while we're at it, we can ask you some Bears questions to pass the time for this intermission. So, first and foremost, I would like to ask, and answer these the best you can, will David Montgomery rush for over 1,300 yards next season?
Yes.
He will? All right. What's going to be his average, his touchdown total, anything like that?
His touchdown total, he's going to get, well, I would say 9 touchdowns on the year.
9 touchdowns, all right.
And probably 1,400 yards.
1,400 yards? I like that. Hey, that'll mean he'll probably end up being about the 3rd, 4th best rusher in the league. That's a potential Pro Bowl appearance. Depending on how the dominoes fall. You never know. Well, all right, next one. Who's the Bears starter week 1? Is it Dalton? Is it Foles? Do they roll the dice with Justin Fields? Is it Tyler Bray? Is it some other dude? What are they doing?
It's Fields.
It's going to be Justin Fields. Matt Nagy says it's going to be Andy Dalton, but you think it's going to be Justin Fields. I agree with you 100%. It should be Fields, Dalton, Tyler Bray, your practice squad quarterback, and buy out Nick Foles. That's what you got to do if you're the Chicago Bears. But, of course, my lovely Jacksonville Jaguars gave Foles that 4-year contract, which, of course, after this year, there'll still be 1 year remaining on that contract. So you can't trade Foles. If you buy him out, you lose some salary, or you're still paying him if he signs with another team. What do you do there? What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm not going to put respect on Nick Foles. I respect him because he won the Super Bowl. But other than that, I have no reason to respect Nick Foles.
Well,
he's bad on the Jaguars. He was bad, and he was bad on the Bears.
Oh, he's better than Blake Bortles on the Jaguars. Oh. Which was a joke, by the way. That was a joke.
You start with me. Full circle evolves. Jaguars release Bortles to sign Foles. Foles gets hurt, and then they get Minshew. And now Minshew stinks, and now they get Trevor Lawrence. And this is my friend Austin for any of you just tuning in. First time broadcasting. Maybe he'll join me for some football. We're going to be mainly talking about football and the Bears this intermission. So he might join me for a Bears game. I don't know. Maybe the Bears faced the Jaguars last year, so they won't be playing for each other for another 4 years. But
man, who won?
You know, the Jaguars were starting Mike Glennon that day, sir. That don't count. Hey, come on. You're a Bears fan. You know Mike Glennon.
I just need to know who won.
The Bears won.
That's right.
Yeah, because Mike Glennon was playing. If Gardner Minshew was playing, the Jaguars might have won that game. What's up, Annette? Thanks for tuning in. Your legendary that's me and her joke. 18-8, shots on goal in favor of the Bruins. Focusing on this game back for a moment. I ain't gonna lie to you, both goals were kind of weak. Rask should have definitely stopped his shot. And then Shesterkin, well, he would have stopped his shot, but since he led up the juicy rebound, he couldn't make the save, really. Yeah. Because David Montgomery played great against the Jaguars, too. Were you going to ignore the fact that DJ Chark played well against the Bears that day? Yeah, they lost, but DJ Chark played good. That was his best game of the season. Oh, goodness. Moving on to Mitchell Trubisky. He's not on the Bears anymore. Obviously, now he's on the Bills. Over, under 25 snaps this year.
Under. He's not.
Under?
He's not playing one game.
So you don't think Josh Allen's going to get hurt?
No, I don't.
You don't think Josh Allen's going to get hurt? You don't think the Bills are going to be winning a game like 50-0 and Trubisky will come in?
I think it's going to be a tight one for the playoffs, but they'll make it at the last game.
Oh, the Bills?
Yep.
You think the Bills are going to make it? Win the division?
Yeah, they'll win the division.
Win the division? Think who's going to finish in second? Patriots or Dolphins?
Patriots, definitely.
Patriots, yeah. That's my man right there. Patriots load up. Dolphins are a good team, but Patriots load up. And I need to see more out of Tua for me to believe in the Dolphins. And then the poor Jets. I mean, we're not even going to bother saying the Jets. You got Zach Wilson. Woo. You're still going to finish, with the new schedule, 4-13. So, yeah, not ideal there. As, by the way, we're still scoreless in the Montreal-Toronto game. That game nearing the second intermission. Well, Montreal. I said Montreal would win in 7. I want to be right. The only series... Have I even gotten a series wrong so far? I'm trying to think. I think I got one wrong. Which I believe was the Pittsburgh series. I think I said the Penguins beat the Islanders, but other than that, I'm pretty sure I've gotten every single other one right. Yes, I even picked the Jets over the Oilers. Genius over here. That was the biggest upset of the first round, by the way.
Oilers should have won.
Oilers should have won. You're right, but they didn't. They got swept. Promptly swept. Trying to think. Oh, Alshon Jeffrey's a free agent. You see him returning with the Bears?
No.
No? You think he's going to retire?
No, he's not going to retire. I can see him on Patriots.
You're going to sign with the Patriots? That's interesting. If this was 2 months ago, I would say I agree. But after they got Nelson Aguilar, Kevin Bourne, and, Jacoby Myers is still pretty good. I don't know if he'll be on the Patriots. To be honest, I'm kind of shocked Alshon Jeffrey hasn't been signed yet either. I could see Jeffrey signing with Detroit.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Lions or not the Cardinals, maybe the Saints.
What do you think the NFC North is going to be? Standings.
Packers and Uno, Bears and Dos, Vikings and Tres, and Lions and Cuatros.
I think the Packers are going to be first.
Whether it's Bortles, Rodgers, Love, I don't care. Packers win the division, and they're winning 12 games. No matter which one is starting, they're winning 12 games.
No.
And then the Bears will win 9. They might sneak into a wild card spot like they did this year. They might sneak in, depending on how good Justin Fields plays if he starts and how good David Montgomery is, and just hope that Bears defense doesn't, just keeps up what they've been doing for the past 3-4 years. But it'll be fine.
I'll say the Bears going first, followed behind the Vikings, Packers, and then Lions.
Ooh, I think the Packers are going to drop down to 3rd.
Yeah, I think the Lions.
Well, the Lions
are better.
bad.
Oh, no, not the Lions. The Vikings I think they're better than Packers and Bears.
TJ's a Packers fan, right?
Well,
you're going to spark some controversy in the comments. That's all I'm going to say.
Well,
here, verse. Vikings are going to finish ahead of the Pack. I don't know. All I'm going to say is that they're going to split the season series.
Who?
Packers and Vikings are going to split. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, honestly, I think the Packers will still finish in first because, again, I really don't think it matters what quarterback they have. They still have Aaron Jones, and they still have such a good defense, aside Kevin King. They have such a good defense still, so I got to go with Green Bay first. And the Bears, I mean, even if Fields or Dalton or whoever's playing, even if they struggle, they still got that defense to rely on. That's why they're going to come in second. And the Vikings, they got an offense. They have a decent defensive line, but where is their secondary? Because other than Harrison Smith, you got a bunch of ghosts for the Vikings in their secondary. They didn't even really target the secondary during the draft, which was surprising. And then, what else? And then the Lions are just bad. They ticked off Matthew Stafford so bad they had to trade him for Jared Goff. Oh, and other Lions news, they were Todd Gurley had a visit with them on Thursday. You think Todd Gurley's going to end up signing with the Lions?
I could see that happening.
You could? Hey, listen, team up with Goff. Yeah. The Lions are trying so desperately to keep any chances of them being relevant alive.
Well, it takes a while to rebuild.
Yeah, but the Lions have been rebuilding since 2017. When is the rebuild ending? It's not like, oh, hey, they finished 9-7 and they just missed out. I mean, they're not like the Dolphins rebuild where it's like, whoa, they missed out on the playoffs via tiebreaker. It's, whoa, the Lions rebuild isn't going anywhere. And in fact, they're getting worse and worse every year.
I don't think that is getting worse and worse. I think the
NFC
North is getting better.
They're just coasting the same. And that, too. The NFC North is getting better and better.
I would say that's the hardest league in the NFL.
Hardest division. NFC West doesn't exist.
I think NFC North is the hardest division.
Oh, my God. You did not just put the Lions and Vikings over teams like the Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, and Cardinals. The NFC West is the best division, is the best competition division in the NFL, and it's not even close, in my opinion.
I think the North is most competitive division.
That's an interesting take right there. I gotta go with the West because if San Francisco doesn't get injured, they can win it. They can win about 9-10 games easy. The Seahawks are gonna win, I'd say, 10 or 11 games. The Rams were already a decent team. You add in Matthew Stafford, they're gonna improve a little bit. And then the Cardinals, their offense is great. Their defense is still terrible, but at least for the Cardinals, at least their offense can bail them out. Case in point, the Hail Mary against the Bills. Because remember, the defense choked with 30 seconds left.
I feel like the Rams are a very inconsistent team. Like they can do very good.
Oh, they are. The Rams are very inconsistent. I think with Stafford that might change. But yeah, no, the Rams are the most, well, other than the Cardinals, the most inconsistent team in that division. Cardinals are inconsistent because, come on, people were like, oh, the Cardinals are going to go 12-4 and blah, 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 after they got DeAndre Hopkins. And they went 8-8. And I'm like, dude, no. They're bad. Shush.
And you still think it's more competitive than NFC North?
Yes. Because the Lions are going to finish with 4 wins if the Vikings would be lucky if they get over 7 or 8. The Bears will win 8 or 9 max. And then, yeah, the Packers, they could win a lot. But then if Aaron Rodgers leaves and, Bortles or Love struggles and, that offense, then, hey, the Packers could easily drop down to 7-8 wins too.
I don't see the Packers.
I think the NFC North, disregarding the Lions, might have the best defenses in the division-wise.
I don't see the Packers getting over 7 wins.
That is a very bold take. We'll see. We will see. I think the only way they actually don't get over 7 wins is if they play Jordan Love and he struggles. That's really the only way I see it happening.
Bears probably going to get 10.
10? Hey, listen, again, if Fields does what... Pretty much if Fields becomes Justin Herbert 2.0 and that defense stays the same, they're good. The Bears could win 10 games. But Justin Fields going to have to start right away, and he's going to have to play like the rookie of the year to pretty much...
If you go back to the 2018 season, all their losses were very, very close.
Yeah, and I was about to say, you no longer have Cody Parkey.
Mm-hmm.
You no longer have Eddie Pinheiro either.
So you no longer lose against the Eagles. Probably the Giants you will win. Patriots, it was 1 yard.
Yeah, that tackle Hail Mary, yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nuts game. I'm going to have to do that one for a throwback commentary soon. I'll just make sure I don't do it with you.
Yeah, you better not.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that Dolphins game. Lost to Brock Osweiler.
Even though they still stopped them at like the 1 yard line.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, the Bears would have won that game if, Cody Parkey could kick and Mitchell Trubisky could, actually be a decent leader. They win that game.
And you know who's gone? Mitchell Trubisky and Cody Parkey. That fixed the 2 holes.
And Jordan Howard. No longer have Butterfingers on your team either.
Well, I think he was good.
Well, he was great his rookie year. And even in 2017, he was good. But 2018, he was meh. Bears released him. Gets picked up by the Eagles and the Dolphins, and he hasn't done anything. And now he's literally at the Eagles practice squad. Prayers for our boy Jordan Howard.
Does Brandon Marshall still play?
Brandon Marshall, he's been retired for a few years, I think.
See. That's played for the Jets, right?
I was about to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure he played in the Jets back in 2016. But hey, that means next year, that would be his first year, he'll be eligible for the Hall of Fame.
I doubt he's getting
If Brendan Marshall gets into the Hall of Fame, that would be depressing.
And Devin Hester better get in.
Yeah, I was going to say, next year's going to be Devin Hester's first year, too. I don't know if Hester's going to be first ballot, but yes, Hall of Famer, absolutely. Will he be first ballot? I hope he is.
Yes,
but
he will.
I want to hope he is, but something tells me because, he's a kick returner. They're not going to make him a first ballot just because he's a kick returner. Like, people forget he even caught, 18 career touchdowns. People forget about that.
Well,
he was a good receiver, too.
He played cornerback, too.
Played corner?
He wasn't good at it, but, yeah, he tried a couple snaps.
Gotta get Peanut Tillman in the Hall of Fame. That's the Bears corner we gotta get into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
All right. Canadians Maple Leafs still scoreless. We are now officially in the second intermission. That was Pasternak's third goal of the playoffs, by the way, and they're going to say it is unassisted. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think any other football topics we could talk about. I mean, we pretty much killed off the majority of the intermission, but I'm trying to think.
We can talk about how I'm pretty sure most of the first period was spent on the Islanders zone.
That is true. And actually, we are about to begin the second. But yeah, that is a good point. Most of the first period was in the Bruins end. And again, right after Mavillier scored, Bruins just kept on attacking and they eventually scored. Cashed down the power play. So it's interesting, really, as the second period is now officially underway. We're 5-on-5. This game is ridiculously even. When one team goes on the power play, they immediately score. Very interesting note as we resume here at the TD Garden. I got to switch my banner to the second intermission now as we have a stoppage right out of the gate. This is now 1-1. Second period. Bam, there we go. We're back up and running. Face-off taken to the blocker side of Rask. Bergeron take the draw against Brock Nelson, and Nelson wins the draw. Here's a shot, that one deflected. Rebound missed the net. Here come the Bruins now, up ahead. Marchand, nice little move around. Bergeron to Pastrnak. His wrist shot, saves Shesterkin. Rebound, Bergeron couldn't get it. Grzelcyk, here's a pass down low. Oh, taken away. Islanders will move up ice, pass off the boards. That one shot into the zone, played around by McAvoy. Puck played in again. Islanders will play it down low. Pulock. Bergeron steals, and he'll dish it over to McAvoy. Here comes Charlie McAvoy up ahead. Flipped into the Bruins end, or flipped into the Islanders end, rather. Islanders now will play it from behind their own net. And they'll wait. Good pass. Off the right-hand boards, taken away by the Islanders momentarily. Now here's a good backhander. Taylor Hall with speed. Hall a wrist shot. Blocker stopped by Shesterkin. Now here's Pastrnak, rather. Pastrnak lost possession. This will be backhand out by Riley. Now played in, off the boards. And now Riley will now play it up ahead to Craig Smith. Back down low to Carlo. Played in around. Bruins keeping possession until I almost gave it up there. They're doing a nice job keeping the puck, and then that backhand pass was almost a scoring chance for the Islanders. But up come the Bruins the other way. Oh, they couldn't get the pass over to Krejci, though. And this one will be taken away by the Bruins. Here they come with speed. Nice little move. Good pass to Hall. Hall shot. Saves Shesterkin. Bruins keeping the play alive down low. Taken away by the Islanders. Here they come. 2-on-2 the other way. With Palmieri. Dumps it over. J.G. Pageau shots turned aside by Rask. Pass out in front. Save made. And getting to the rebound is Jeremy Lazone. And he tries to clear. He fell down. Gets pinned in the boards. And now the Bruins steal the loose puck. And now we have a stoppage. And why do we have a stoppage? I don't believe it's for a delay game. It must be for an offsides.
There's an evil witch outside.
I don't know if you can hear that or not.
Oh, there's a power play.
Yeah, Richie's going to the box. And I don't understand why. I guess Richie going to the box. I don't know. Well, yeah, underscoring the first power play, and so did the Bruins. So this is a sign to come. I'm going to say 2-1 Islanders right here. If history continues down its same path, they're going to call for hooking. Okay. Islanders now played in behind the net. And here they come. Dodson loses possession. Here comes New York now with some speed. Barzal will circle. Islanders power play 23.5%. They're 4 for 17 on the playoffs. 3 for 16, of course, heading in. Rask, Carlo. Now Bruins will play it off the boards. Bergeron will flip this one up ahead. And down the river it goes. And now the Islanders will bring it back. The Bruins end, presumably after they sit behind their net for a brief moment. Pass up ahead, taken away. Here come the Islanders now. Nice little toe drag. Goes around a couple of defenders. Is Nelson. He takes a shot on his knees. Letty, one-timer. No. And deflected out of play. Yeah, here's a nice shot there from Pulock. That one deflected by Charlie Coyle and over the glass. Now the Carlos shift will take a rest. Faceoff taken to the blocker side of Rask. Faceoff is won by Boston. And this one will bounce off the boards and cleared. Shesterkin will play it aside for his defenseman. Up come the Islanders. We have we're about halfway through the power play, if not a little bit more. Bailey will pass it up ahead. Here comes New York. A pass looking for Palmieri in the slot. Couldn't get the pass over to him, though. Back over to the blue line. Pass down low. Islanders keeping possession. They wait. Shot down low. Save Rask. Puck will be cleared back out. Now here comes Boston again. And this one will be cleared out again by the Bruins. Shesterkin leaves his net, and a dangerous player on the boards. It's taken away by Lazar, and he tried to find the centering pass, but couldn't get full possession of the puck. Out in front, I believe that was Marchand. Oh my goodness. What an attempt there. Now here come the Bruins. They lost possession. Zizekas lost possession now. Here is Marchand. The flip up ahead to Bergeron. Power play time expired for the Islanders. Out in front, Marchand tried to steal from Mayfield. Tried the good old pit pocket, and it didn't work. Grzelcyk, the backhander up ahead. Here comes Marchand. To Bergeron in the slot. Save made. Back over to Riley. D to McAvoy. Boston keeping possession. Pasternak's shot blocked by Mayfield. Kept alive by Riley. Pass down low. And Matt Martin will steal. Pasternak then loses possession. Islanders will take it and they'll bring it up ahead. This puck will bounce off the glass and out of play. And the crowd wants a delay game. And are we going to get a delay game? Oh, I don't think they should, and we're not gonna. I was about to say that would have been something if that was a delay game penalty. That would have not been the proper call. By these officials for sure. Let's see. What? Look like live speed. Maybe you don't call it, but that's delay a game. Live speed, it didn't look like it was, but it should be. There's going to be no power play for the Bruins, though. Wow, a shot off the draw, and that one missed. I thought that should have been. Yeah, you can. A potential delay game penalty taken away there by the Bruins. That shot missed. So we're throwing in some controversy into the mix. All right. Krejci will dish it back over to the blue line. Here's a shot. That one tipped by Hall, missed. Now Hall lost possession, taken away. And Hall also lost possession again. And now here come the Islanders with some speed. Palmieri takes a shove. And here come the Bruins again. Here's a shot. That one missed. Don't. Oh, geez. Bruins will bring it in. Taken away by the Islanders. And now offsides. And we'll head to commercial break. Palmieri and Carlo. Big hit in front of the Bruins bench. 13:36 to go in the second. All right, I'm assuming the Toronto-Montreal game is still scoreless, and it was. The puck hit the glass, that's why there's no delay game. Yeah, I couldn't really tell from the angle. It looked like they were showing a good angle. I just couldn't really tell, I guess. I thought it may have just cleared, but if it did hit the glass, then yes, therefore, it would not be. But I thought it did, but what do I know? I didn't see it hit the glass, but I'll take Jeffrey's word because he is listening to the NBC broadcast, so I will take his word for that and say no penalty. I don't know, did you see it hit the glass?
I did not.
You did not? All right, well, we'll take Jeffrey's word for it. Campbell with 21 saves, Price with 15. Second intermission there in Montreal. And still 1-1 here. The Bruins, just like they did in the first, they're coming out hot. Rask hasn't faced many shots, which is honestly what I feel like you need to do. Because Rask, he's played well this playoffs, but previous playoff performances, Tuukka Rask will show you he can be very inconsistent. So, we'll see what happens here. As Taylor Hall with a good attempt, and then here is Marchand. Good pass out in front for Bergeron. That was the best scoring chance of the second period for Boston. And scoring chances this period, also 5-0 in favor of the Bruins. So it's pretty clear Boston's had momentum throughout. Faceoff taken just outside the Islanders' zone, and the Bruins win the draw, and they will shoot it on in, and this one will deflect out play. As Clifton tried to shoot on goal. Face-off will now be taken from the other end of the other face-off outside the Islander zone, I believe. Oh, no, now it's actually going to be taken at center ice. Never mind. Islanders win the draw. You don't see that every game. Face-off taken at center ice unless, of course, it's the start of a period. Icing here on Ryan Pulock. Remember last year I was commentating an Islanders game. Ryan Pulock scored with 38 seconds left, and the Islanders beat the Flyers. And that was a crazy game. Back on the Sportscaster, but yeah, that was a fun game to commentate, though. It was a regular season game, but one of the better regular season games from last year, at least. Marchand will play it aside for Bergeron, and he lost possession, and now here come the Islanders. This one bounced off the boards, and it'll go down the length of the rink. Icing is waved off. Oh, and a big shot there. Grzelcyk took a hit behind the Bruins net. Now Eberle, he almost gets thrown around. Eberle now backhands it off the boards. Here come the Islanders with some speed. Barzal has the speed. The centering pass doesn't connect. And here come the Bruins from the neutral zone. Here they come. Marchand lost possession. And this one will now be taken away by the Islanders. And up they come again. Good pass off the boards. Here come the Islanders 3-on-3. The pass. Oh, good kick save by Rask. And the rebound by Travis Zajac. Another good save. Zajac gets the rebound, though. Tries to circle the net. Back out to the blue line. But played in down low. Taken away by the Bruins momentarily. And now they will clear. Backhander will only go out to the blue line. Kept alive by the Islanders. Here they come again. A wrist shot. Save made by Rask. Stopping it with the blocker. And then smothering it. That was Beauvillier with the shot. And now we have just over 12 minutes left. And by the way, that was Leo Komarov who delivered the big shot on Matt Grzelcyk, and Grzelcyk was limping, heading off the ice. Oh, and now Grzelcyk is heading to the locker room. So there goes the Bruins' second pairing defenseman. And it's Leo Komarov, who has a history with the Bruins. That hit wasn't intentional, but unlike a certain cheap shot he did earlier in the year against David Pastrnak. I love bringing up the past, Austin. You got to know that. Out in front, a good save by Rask, and he smothers again. Komarov has history with the Bruins dating back to his time with the Maple Leafs, for crying out loud. But that hit clearly clean. Grzelcyk just fell awkwardly into the boards, and it was a good check. So, you can't hate Leo Komarov for that. That was a good shot on goal. Rask actually made the initial save. It popped up in midair. Rask able to fall on top of it before Kyle Palmieri tipped it in. Pajot with the original shot deflection. And now Pajot will take the draw again to the glove side of Rask. Draw is won by the Bruins, and up the boards they go. Clifton will play this one off the boards, now taken away by Boston again. Now this pass will not connect, but goes in behind the net and icing. And of course, just a little update for you. It looks like Fletcher Sports Zone's not going to be on tomorrow. It'll probably get postponed to Monday. Probably commentating game 2 of this series, actually. So me and TJ will be on the call for that game on probably Monday because, again, I don't think I can squeeze in an episode tomorrow. Up ahead go the Bruins. 3-on-2 they go. And Corrali with a good check. Now Chris Wagner will pass it down low to Corrali. Corrali lost possession, and Everly with a big check, or he takes a big check, rather. Now Riley, a good pass up ahead, a shot. That one deflects out of play as Wagner takes the shot. Chris Wagner was a long-time Anaheim Duck before heading over to the Bruins. And here is Komarov tripping over at Wagner. What did I tell you? Leo Komarov, history with the Bruins, rearing its ugly head in the second-round series. Bruins made too many enemies in the playoffs. Leo Komarov, Nazem Kadri, just recently Nick Dowd from that last series against Washington. Back in the day, Brian Bickle in the 2013 Stanley Cup Finals. Who's another one? Colton Parenko in the 2019 Stanley Cup Finals. The Bruins just make enemies in the playoffs. I don't know why, but they do. Oh yes, Jeffrey, you can join me and TJ for game 2. That's no problem. Played in around the boards. Here's Marchand losing possession. And up ahead go the Bruins. Oh, a big collision near the blue line. Oh, a Bruin took out an Islander from his knees. And up ahead they go. Hall a shot. Sestorkin lost sight of it. They're poking away. And now the whistle blows. Well, Hall took the initial shot. A good save by Sestorkin. Then he looked back. He lost sight of it. Obviously, the play was not dead, and a near scoring chance there. Yeah, it was rattling around in his pads before he finally made the save. Oh, my goodness. And then it was Craig Smith who took a shot from Kyle Clutterbuck. Those are two big bodies right there who are going to deliver the hits. The hits, by the way, are 28-21 in favor of New York. That surprised you a bit?
I thought the Bruins were...
I know, I thought the Bruins too. I know, I thought the Bruins were leading the hit department too, but I guess not. Bruins now have possession in their own end. Here is Riley, dishing it back over to Smith. Oh my goodness, a flying hockey stick. Where did that come from? Oh my goodness. There's been sticks flying left and right. There's been about 3 or 4 sticks I've seen just launched up into midair. Watch out in the first couple of rows if you're in the stands, because you want one of those things hitting you at full force. That would not be ideal. This puck played in around the boards. Islanders keeping possession. Puck played in now around the boards by the Bruins. Keeping possession is New York. Villiers couldn't get the pass, and here comes Boston up the other way. But Riley, pass up ahead, taken away by the Islanders, and they'll go D to Nick Leddy. Leddy, with over 20 assists on the regular season, will backhand into the zone. Bruins steal. And here they come up the other way with David Pastrnak. Pastrnak with speed, curls. Pass out in front for Marchand. That was a dangerous pass. Pastrnak gets it back. Over to McAvoy. Back to Pastrnak. Pass down low. Around the boards for Marchand. Getting it back. Big collision. Marchand shot. Save. Rebound. Score! Pastrnak on the doorstep. His second of the game. One-timer goal. It is 2-1 Boston. And Pastrnak, he's getting dangerous. 4th goal of the playoffs for the man in the Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Gotta get creative with some of these goal calls, shall we? Good play by Marchand, though. Keeping the play alive. Out in front for Bergeron. He takes the original shot, but again, just like the first goal, Shesterkin, he's got to stop the rebound. He doesn't. Juicy rebound for Pastrnak, and he's going to hit that one-timer. 10 times out of 10. I mean, good effort by Ryan Pulock trying to block the shot. But Pastrnak's going to score his second. And Boston now with 2 unanswered have taken the lead. His second of the night. Again, 4th of the playoffs. As we are quickly approaching the halfway mark through regulation, is David Pastrnak, who just like in 2019, second round of the playoffs start, he turns it on. He had a tremendous series against Columbus back in 2019, and history repeating itself here. 2-1 Boston. And look at this. Charlie Coyle wins the faceoff. It takes a shot. Saves Shesterkin. Oh, wasn't that incredible? Charlie Coyle wins the draw. Dances around a defenseman and takes a shot on goal. Unbelievable effort by Charlie Coyle. An unbelievable effort by that man. In 88 in the black and gold, it's David Pastrnak making it 2-1 Boston. All right. Getting my heart racing a little bit. All right. I'd like to see Pastrnak get a hat trick. I do not believe Pastrnak has had a hat trick in the playoffs before. Maybe he has once, but I do not remember off the top of my noggin there. And I'm just going to quickly look up David Pastrnak's stats kind of in that series against Columbus. I know he had the game-winning goal in Game 5. All right. And this is, of course, taking forever to load. Okay, this will be easier. The way to kill off the commercial break, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So, Pastrnak had no points in the first game. He had a goal in the second game. Again, this is 2019 against Columbus. Didn't have a point in Game 3. He had the opening goal in Game 4, along with an assist on a Bergeron goal. Game 5, I know he scored the game winner. He also scored back in the third period. He scored 2 goals in the third period for the Bruins in that Game 5. And then Game 6, the elimination game, where the Bruins won 3-0. He didn't have points, but that's 4 points in 6 games? That's pretty good. As this one's going to be brought up ahead by the Islanders, and up they go. Flip back into the zone, but again, enough reminiscing about the past, back to the present. 2-1 Boston here in this second round series. Back out in front, a shot. That one missed the net completely. I think actually the pass was intended for Krejci. Oh, Riley's going to bring down an Islander. That shot is deflected and wide. Craig Smith fell down in front of the Islanders' net. Now both players fall in the corner boards. Riley avoids the offsides. Pass in the slot. Save Shesterkin. Tried to go one-timer. Krejci. And a good save. I've just gotten word from a viewer that Montreal has taken the lead over the Maple Leafs. And indeed they did. 1-0 off the goal by Corey Perry, Cole Caulfield, and Tyler Toffoli with the apples on that one. Also, James, I don't know if he's watching or not. He's actually probably at the Red Sox game right now, but he got a goal and assist in his hockey game the other night, so shout out to him. Of course, he was on our broadcast past Sunday. Shout out to him and his hockey team, and I'm sure he had a good time seeing the Red Sox beat the Marlins earlier today. So this has been a good day for Boston sports. Red Sox win in. Jason Tatum dropped 50 last night. The Celtics pull off the upset against the Brooklyn Nets. And hey, if the Bruins can win, a lovely weekend for Boston sports fans, especially after that Red Sox game looked like it was going to get postponed due to the rain. Here's Barzal the other way, and a pass, the backhander back to Barzal, and it's no good. He fanned on the shot. He kind of fell, actually. Oh, and it's in! A slap shot from the blue line. It's Adam Pelch, 2-2. Well, the Islanders with great forecheck down low. Barzal whipped on the initial rebound, but the Islanders waste no time. Give it to Adam Pelch. And he blasts one glove side of Rask. It's 2-2. I mean, good pass from Komarov over to Barzal. Again, Barzal's kind of whipped on the shot, but Pelch, wide open shot. And Rask got to lean more to the right on that one. Not a good goal at all to allow by Tuukka Rask, but it is what it is. It wasn't even deflected. Rask's got to stop that one next time, but it's all right. It's 2-2. Ryan Pulock with the goal. That's his first of the playoffs. But Rask gonna want that one back. Not a good one to let up. All right. Bruins getting into the Islanders zone, and that one missed. And, a big collision at center. Islanders now starting to realize that this is their time to potentially jump back in front, play stout defense, and hopefully cruise to this game one win. Rally will play it around. Let me actually switch my bottom thing there. Now that is no longer 1-1, of course. Now it's 2-2. So we got to switch that. As it looks like the Islanders are entering into the Bruins zone once more. There we go. Now I got your updated score. Don't want to confuse anyone. Up ahead go the Bruins. That pass misses and stoppage. Marchand trying to play it over. I mean, it's a decent pass, but Islanders are playing stout defense. Has Joe to take the draw for the Islanders. Draw is won by Bergeron. Marchand a shot. Saves Shesterkin. Coming over from the post to post, making the save there. Pastrnak behind the net. Oh, Pastrnak scores a hat trick. At least that'll put a smile on my face, win or lose for the Bruins here. Marchand out in front, saves Shesterkin. And we're going to head to commercial break. And I believe this could be our last one of the period. So 2-2 with 6 minutes left. And Montreal is now 2-0 over the Maple Leafs. Oh my goodness! Tyler Toffoli scored. Your assist being Nick Suzuki. And Carey Price was so far a 19-save shutout. No way! Montreal may force a Game 7. And again, all it does is, if the Bruins or Islanders make the Stanley Cup Finals, all it does is help them out. Because it definitely helps out Winnipeg, too. Winnipeg could be 8-0 heading to the Western Conference Finals. And then they'll face a real team in either Vegas or Colorado, and then they'll get destroyed then. But hey, props to Winnipeg in general for sweeping Edmonton. I mean, that was nuts. But yeah, it was Adam Pelcher's first goal of the playoffs. Everly with his third assist, and Komarov with his second, too. That's going to rub a lot of Bruins fans the wrong way that Komarov got the assist. Getting underneath the Bruins players' skins, and now getting a well-deserved assist on that Pelch goal. Away the perfection line for the Bruins so far during the playoffs. That's, of course, Marchand with 3 goals and assists. Bergeron with 3 goals and 3 assists. And Pastrnak now with 4 goals and 4 assists. Have scored 10 of 18 Bruins playoff goals. Other Bruins playoff goals consist of Coyle, DeBrusk, Grzelcyk. I don't know if I can come up with the rest of them off the top of my head. Oh, I think Krejci scored 1. Hall scored 1. That was most of them. And then I want to say, did Richie score 1 too? I don't remember. Anyway, the Islanders will win the draw and they will bring it off the glass, but here comes Riley up ahead. Here come the Bruins now, going on in past center. Now here's Craig Smith. He lost possession. Leading now in the corner boards. Brock Nelson slams a Bruin down to the ice. Here comes Boston now. Craig Smith with speed. Smith with the spin over to Krejci. Deflected by Hall and over the net. Back over to the blue line. Kept in down low. Krejci's shot's blocked. And the Bruins will go down the... Well, it's cleared until they'll bring it up ahead. Here come the Bruins again. Shot into the zone. Shesterkin turns it aside. Chris Wagner lost possession. Big hit coming. Oh, Pajot got run over by Sean Corrali. And another huge hit near the Zamboni doors. Oh, Boston. They're letting the energy release now. Going on in. A shot. Kick save Shesterkin. Look at the fourth line trying to switch the momentum back into Boston's side. You love to see it. That's what they do best. One of the best fourth lines in the league. And it's a guaranteed fact with guys like Corrali on your fourth line. You are having a pretty decent fourth line. Up ahead, in comes Eberle. Eberle will pass it down low to Barzal. Barzal and gets eaten up by Clifton. Clifton falls forward. Beauvillier lost possession. Brought up ahead, and here comes Boston now 2-on-2. Richie will bring it into the zone, bring it in around. Now here's Marchand. He lost possession. And here come the Islanders up the other way. 3-on-3 they go. Bergeron gets checked. Brock Nelson lost possession. Here's a pass out in front. Puck will bounce off the stick of Beauvillier out in front, and the centering pass didn't connect. Here come the Bruins now up the other way. Pass doesn't connect for Pastrnak. And a big collision on the glass. Here come the Islanders now. One-on-one chance. Nice little dangle, but losing possession of the puck was the Islander. Shots on goal this period, 10-4 in favor of Boston. Puck will bounce off the boards. Marchand up ahead to Pastrnak. Over to... Oh, this is Pastrnak, a shot. Save made. Good back pass from Bergeron, rather. Here come the Islanders up the other way. Cal Clutterbuck will flip it in. Tries the centering pass. Doesn't connect. Now Riley has it. Riley will take a hit. Bruins now trying to get a shot on goal they can. Shesterkin's let up a couple of bad rebounds. Rask in general has let up a couple of bad goals. Not really anything to do with rebounds, just a couple ones. If he was a slim bit quicker, he could have made those saves. So it's been a pretty even game so far. Boston, though, mainly dominating time of possession. And now they're really starting to crank out the hits. There was another huge hit on the right-hand boards. As this one's going to be flipped into the zone. Riley now plays in front of Jordan Eberle. He played in around the boards. Bruins will lose possession as Richie will pass over to Carlo, and now they get it back. Here comes Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk will flip it in, and stoppage. Oh, what a hit, though. Good hit by Sean Corrali. And then that Pelch gets nailed by Curtis Lazar. This is the type of Bruins game. 2-2 late second. Pick up the physicality. Get them rattled. Potentially have the Islanders commit a bonehead penalty and take the lead off the power play. This is your typical Boston Bruins playoff game right now. As Joe will lose the draw. And here come the Bruins up the other way. Hall will bring it in. Over to Coyle. He lost possession. Back over to the blue line. A one-timer by Grzelcyk. He's back out there. And that backhander by Hall is no good. Krejci down low to Smith. Back to the blue line. Oh, bounced off a Grzelcyk skate. And the length of the rink it goes. Rask will leave his cage to play it over for the Grizzly Bear. And now pass up ahead. Here come the Bruins. 3-on-2. Hall waits to Krejci. Krejci to Smith. He tries to find Smith out front for Hall. Good save, Shesterkin. They're still poking away at it. That's Chris Wagner. Oh my goodness. He passed it back to the blue line. Bruins playing good job right now. Staying in the Islanders' end. The puck's going to bounce off his stick though. And now the Bruins are going to have to work their way back into the zone, in which they don't do. Shesterkin left his net momentarily. Pass out in front doesn't connect. And now here come the Islanders up the other way. This one will be backhand out off the boards. Pass up ahead to Corrali. He lost possession. Flip back in. Rask losing possession again. Brought up ahead. And the Bruins now with Marchand. He lost possession. Played in around the boards. That one taken away. Bruins keeping possession. They keep that puck away from the Islanders. Pasternak's backhander goes up and over. Getting it back is Pasternak behind the net. Pasternak, he should try a wraparound. Oh, he should have went back to the left-hand side and tried to wrap around. That's what I would have done if I was Pasternak in that case. Riley back over to Bergeron. And that one played around for Marchand. Marchand waits. Marchand to the blue line to Riley. Riley waits to Pasternak. Islanders playing incredible defense so far. Here is Marchand now. Pass out in front. That one bounced off a skate. Out in front, Riley. No. Incredible effort here. We have a huge collision. Now a stoppage, and Andy Green want to start a fight for the Islanders, and we're going to get a scrum in front of the Zamboni doors. TJ, I don't know why you're calling me. I'm not going to pick up. Villiers got his helmet knocked off. Oh, and look at this. Oh, my goodness. McAvoy's on top of an Islander. Oh, McAvoy. He's carrying Ryan Pulock like a ragdoll. Unbelievable. Charlie McAvoy having none of it, and he's going to definitely spend some time in the box for that one. I can assure you. Oh, McAvoy. Well, Pulock started it, actually. And then McAvoy says, oh, enough of you. I'm going to drop you to the ice, and I'm just going to drag you around. Oh, my goodness. What action. What are your opinions on that fight?
It was very one-sided.
One-sided? You think the Bruins pretty much won that fight?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, McAvoy was on top of Ryan Pulock. He's like, I'm having enough of you. And that's how the second period comes to a close. All right, we're 2-2 at the end of 2. You staying on for the third?
Sure.
Sure. He's sticking through, ladies and gents. TJ, I have no idea if you're watching, but I'm not going to pick up if you call me, so sorry. All right. Still 2-0 Montreal. Oh, it's 2-1 Toronto. Okay. Jason Spezza scores. Unassisted. Okay. Jason Spezza scores. So, Maple Leafs cut the lead in half.
Yes. Death. Almost.
And I've just got word that Marcelo Zuna has gotten arrested. I will have to post that. Thank you for telling me, TJ. Oh, yes, he did, for assault and battery. Marcelo Zuna, who was placed on injured reserve just 2 days ago, is now arrested for assault and battery. Oh, my goodness. Think his time in the MLB's done?
Yes.
Assault and battery charges. That is nuts. All right. I guess we can continue some football talk after I make this post, but oh my goodness, that just sucks for Marcelo Zuna, man. I mean, it's his fault. I don't know why I'm saying, oh, you feel bad for him. I shouldn't. It's his fault for beating up someone. You don't do that.
Well, he does.
He does. Ridiculous. So focused on the game and honestly just camping this weekend. I don't feel like I've really been posting much on my Instagram. Stemmed from a recent family incident. As not. That is ridiculous. He is arrested for aggressive assault and battery. The Atlanta Braves not having a good season in general, and then one of their best players gets arrested. That is just unfortunate. And again, it's this guy's fault, man. Yeah, I had to get that post. That's pretty major news. That's probably the biggest news that has occurred today. So, all right. Well, oh, by the way, while I'm at it, look at this. 1,599 followers. Can we get to 1.6 thousand followers on Instagram by the end of the broadcast? Please and thank you. Ugh. All right. Yeah, well, now I know about the Marcelo Zuna incident. Thanks, TJ, for texting me that. I wasn't trying to be a wise guy, but I just wasn't really in the mood to pick up my phone, and I didn't know if you wanted to like stay on for the second intermission and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm really tired, and I just want to do this game solo with my bro. Because we've been up since 9. We've traveled around northern Massachusetts. We have, like a 3-hour car ride. We were in the car for about 3 hours. To the Yankee Candle place.
4.
Yeah, from 12 to 4 pretty much. We were punting like 20-yard punts in our campsite across from us. We also won a 2v2 basketball game earlier. We got this broadcast, and we'll probably go chill out at the campfire at the conclusion of this one. Yeah, I can't believe that Marcelo Zuna's from one of my favorite players to one of my least favorite in a heartbeat. There's nothing much I can say. The guy's an absolute goofball. Let me quickly change my banner to the third. Or my ticker, rather. That could stay up. All right, there we go. Well, I'm trying to think what else I know you like talking about the Bears, so I'm trying to think what else did they do. Eddie Jackson changed his jersey number.
To what?
He changed it from 39 to 3.
Really? To 3?
To 3. Remember, they passed that new rule where like linebackers can wear like a 9 and stuff. It's honestly
stupid.
Listen, I'm not completely against the rule, but
college players now.
But yeah, exactly. They're just like college players now. It's like kickers are going to be wearing 98 now and stuff. It's like, listen, I'm not opposed of that, but like, listen, they passed the rule. I'm not going to argue that they passed that jersey number change rule. Do I like it? Not really. Would I have passed it? No. But in reality, if it's going to make the players happy, just let them wear the damn jersey number they want. That's the moral of the story there. If it's just going to make the players more happy and they just want to keep their college number, all right. Let them keep it.
Yeah, Canadians scored their second goal on a 5-on-3.
No, on a 5-on-3. Taking advantage there. Tyler Toffoli scored that one. And then Toronto fought back. That was the Jason Spezza goal beating Carey Price Club's side. And yeah, it's currently 2-1. Oh, we have an extra highlight for you here. Montreal gave up possession in their own end. Is it tied? It is! A shot that beat Price Blocker's side. All right, Toronto actually ties it. And the Maple Leafs haven't won a playoff series since 2004, our birth year. Can you believe it?
I wasn't even alive.
Oh, you weren't even. That's right, because your birthday's next month.
That's right.
So Austin wasn't even alive when the Maple Leafs won their last series, and I was 2 months old. Oh, good gracious. Maple Leafs win a series.
Still 2-2, Grant?
Yep. All right, well, still in the second intermission, though.
Nice people. Nice people. And that kid, Cody, he says,
Grant gave me a shout out on his podcast. He said, "Yeah, if you," I said,
"Hey, I got the notification he subscribed,
yeah.
so I was like,
hey,
give him a shout
out." And I go like this. I go, "Well, you know something, Cody? If you even ask him a question, or text him a question, he'll answer it for you."
Again, anyone watching, use
you done right now?
No, we still on.
Okay. Because I'm talking.
Oh no, you're fine. That was my father, of course. Wouldn't hear him talking your average basement broadcast, but is what it is. We're working with what we got.
Yes, we are.
Which is good, at least. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there hasn't been much other Bear news. I will say that, I guess this could kind of be more your opinion. Do you think the Bears should switch to their orange alternate jerseys full time?
No.
No?
No.
You don't like the orange jerseys?
I like the orange jerseys, but it's not something that should be full
No,
time.
not full time? Okay. Just
Like,
keep it.
I like the throwbacks, but that's not a full time thing.
Yeah, just keep it as like for the Thursday and the Sunday night games. Yeah, that's cool.
They have a lot of primetime games. Like I think they have like 7.
Yeah, oh yeah, they got something like that. They play on Thursday Night Football a couple times a year
against the Lions.
Oh, yeah, they got to play on Thanksgiving against Detroit. They got why are they playing the Rams in Week 1 in the primetime game? I don't know, but good for them, I guess.
Take my life. That's why everybody laughs about my life, but it does help. It happens.
All right. Oh my goodness. My friend's at the Bruins game right now. He just texted me a picture. Shout out to my man Cameron from my high school at Rising Tide. Shout out to him. At the Bruins game at like the 5th row. I'm going to have to try to spot him in the 3rd. I'm going to have to try to spot him. Give him a shout out. I'm just got word that Seth Jones will test the open market next year. That's interesting. Honestly, Seth Jones should. Columbus isn't a good fit for him, really. He's done a lot for that organization, but there's not much more he needs to do for them. At this point, Seth Jones just got to succeed. He's got to try to win a championship. So, Seth Jones leaves Columbus. I personally don't blame him there. It looks like we are going to have our last commercial break of the second intermission. No, we were talking about the Hall of Fame, the 2016 players who retired earlier that are eligible for the Hall of Fame. How about the 2022 Hall of Fame class that could feature guys like Matt Forte?
Well, I don't know if he's going to go.
Matt Forte, probably not. He'll be up for ballot, though, because he did make a couple of Pro Bowls, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I don't know if Matt Forte would get in the Hall of Fame either. He made it to 2 Pro Bowls. Okay.
Maybe after he's dead, but...
Made it to 2 Pro Bowls, but only 54 touchdowns. And the 1 postseason appearance. That's going to hurt him. Yeah, we'll see. Well, I guess here's a good question. You had to get a Bears jersey that you don't own yet. Which one? Who would it be? Current or retired?
Probably.
Ooh, Charles Tillman? Okay. For me, I gotta go with Jim McMahon, probably.
Really? The Canadians are in overtime.
Oh, they are in overtime officially?
Yeah.
So it's 2-2. Montreal could, Toronto could win the series. That'd be nuts. Don't do it, Montreal. I said you would win in 7, so win in 7. Don't do this to me. Let me circle if this game ends and the Montreal game's still going on.
It's a long commercial break.
Yeah, it looks like we're in our last commercial break of the second intermission, which is awesome. And then we've had a pretty intense first two periods, so we'll see what'll happen in this third. My prediction was 3-2 Bruins. That probably is currently the best outlook. That's actually a pretty good prediction right now. I say 3, yeah. I mean, I say 3-2 Boston in regulation. But I say 3-2 Boston simply because, yeah, they've just been all over the Islanders' zone. The Islanders, in reality, they haven't spent much time in the Bruins' end of the ice. They just got lucky, really, if you think about it. They had the goal by Bavillier, which, okay, yeah, they earned that goal. And then they had the Pulock goal that was, if a Bruin blocks that shot, that doesn't go in. So we'll see. And then, of course, for the Bruins, you have Pastrnak with 2 goals. Both teams scoring 1 on the power play and 1 on regular 5-on-5. As we are ready to get this third period underway at the TD Garden. 2-2, Game 1, best-of-7 winner faces Carolina or Tampa in the Eastern Conference Finals. If the Bruins win, it'll be a playoff rematch from last year either way. If the Islanders win and Tampa wins, that will be your Eastern Conference Finals for the back-to-back seasons. The Bruins have had their number against Carolina. New York hasn't. New York lost to Carolina in the 2019 playoffs in their second-round series. Islanders have made the Eastern Conference Finals last year, but the first time they did before last year, 1993. They lost to the Canadiens in 5 games. Puck played in down low. Zizekas had it, lost it. Now Zizekas will play this one off the boards, and now here comes Boston up ahead. And Curtis Lazar almost shoves the referee out of his way as Connor Clifton now has it. Here comes Clifton. Good pass up ahead to Lazar off the boards. And going on in with speed is Corrali. The pass for Wagner doesn't connect. Pajot takes a shot from Corrali. Puck will bounce off the boards. Islanders will kick it ahead. Good pass. Flipped in down low. McAvoy now with good patience playing it over to Pastrnak. Taken away by the Islanders. Turnaround shot save Raskin. He smothers in front of Pajot. Travis Zajac with a good attempt there. Zajac played on the New Jersey Devils from his rookie year, which I believe was 2003, to this season. Before again dealt to the Islanders at the trade deadline. What do you think of that?
That's a long time.
Yeah.
17 years.
He was their captain for a little bit, too. And so was Andy Green. The Islanders have about 4 former Devils players on their team. 3 actually playing and 1 as a healthy scratch, so interesting there. I don't know why the Islanders like New Jersey teams, because, New Jersey's never really that good, but Islanders must like something to do with their players. Maybe they're worth ethic or something. The Islanders are playing in down low. That's out in front. Rask with another save on Everly. Good pass out front. Everly looked like he was trying to pass to Komarov, but Rask got a stick in the way. Was able to smother instead, so faceoff will be taken to Rask's glove side. Early stages of the third. Nelson will lose the draw, and here come the Bruins. They'll bounce off the boards. Up ahead it goes to Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron will shoot this one in off the glass. And Marchand with a nice puck race. Marchand going to win the puck race, and then Pastrnak, the backhander. Here's a shot, and that one missed. Pastrnak can get the rebound. Marchand back over to the blue line. Marchand's going to wait over to Bergeron. Bergeron's going to wait. The pass out in front. Marchand tipped it and saved by Shesterkin on the rebound. Marchand goes 5-hole. That's probably a goal. Close attempt there. And the Islanders now up the other way. Zizekias lost possession, flipped into the zone. Rascal played aside. And a shot from the corner, good save. And a shot from the blue line was blocked out in front before it even reached the net. And now here come the Bruins up ahead. The possession was Pelch, flipped in, and D-to-D. Bruins now trying to waste some time heading into the Islanders zone before it's shot in by Brandon Carlo. Puck played in around the boards. Now here's Taylor Hall. Hall with the pass. Back over to the blue line. Carlo. Oh, bounced off his stick. He'll go back into the Bruins end. Here's Carlo. D-to-D. Flipped in by Chris Wagner. John Corrali tried to deliver the body on Andy Green. He couldn't. Green plays over to Everly. Taken away by Chris Wagner. Wagner's just all over the play here. So is Corrali. Pass down low. And Corrali's going to get it back momentarily. He's got Wagner in the slot. They crash to the net. It's just Thorkin with a good save. They sent Lazar and Wagner to the net. I don't see what the strategy was there, besides attempting to get a goalie interference call. They charged 2 Bruins to the net. It was that was interesting. Now, big hit there on the left-hand boards after the Islanders won the face-off and cleared. Going up in with a burst of speed come the Bruins, and here they come 3-on-2. The pass from Lazar doesn't connect, and there come the Islanders up the other way 3-on-2. Rolls reversed as Zajac will pass it down low. Zajac then falls, trips a Bruin, no call. Crowd wants a call, but they ain't going to get it, which there shouldn't be. There was no stick involved, so I agree with the no trip there. Here come the Islanders now. Villiers gets sandwiched. Now Connor Clifton will have it. And now we have a stoppage. And it's going to be the call here. Doesn't look like there's going to be a power play of any sort. Let's see. Too many men on the ice, maybe? I don't know why else we'd be getting the wide shot of the rink. And maybe too many men? Was offsides? Too many men. And Ritchie's going to go to the box. So Ritchie's serving his second penalty. The Islanders are going to go to the penalty. Going to go to the power play, which they are 1 for 2 tonight. Bruins from the draw. And they give it up to the New York right out of the gate. Here's Letty. Has to get down low. Pass out in front. Save Rask. And Bruins get to the rebound. And here they come the other way. Marchand dishes it to Bergeron. He tried to find Marchand in stride, but he couldn't. And now we're going to get an icing instead. I mean, props to Bergeron trying to lead to the odd-man breakaway. Brock Nelson, the no-look pass, trying to find Pulock in the slot, but good clear by Bergeron. Now face-off will be taken at center ice. Bergeron to take the draw against Nelson. Letty. Will play it. D-to-D, here they come. With speed is Josh Bailey. Bailey goes on in. Bailey loading up the wrist shot, and his delivery is wide to the blocker's side. Back down low. Under still keeping possession. Still a little bit over a minute left on the power play. Waiting out in front. Saved by Rask on the tip. And now the Islanders will bring this one out to the blue line. Here's a blast. That one trickled wide. Kick saved by Rask. Islanders keeping possession. Leddy will dish it to the right wing. Pass down low. Back over to the right wing again. Back over to Leddy. Oh, one-timer stolen and cleared by Marchand. Oh, I'm shocked he didn't try to go for the one-on-one shot. Now Shesterkin plays in around the boards. Oh, and that one bounces off a Coyle. Oh, if Coyle got possession, he would have had at least an empty net to shoot at for a brief second. Who knows what would have happened there. Bruins now trying to keep the puck away from J.G. Pageau, the former Ottawa center. This one's cleared by Boston. Pulock will have to go back and get it. And I'd say we're about under 30 seconds left on this power play. Oh, Pulock with a giveaway. Oh, Coyle couldn't get the shot off. Coyle with a pit pocket. Incredible. Big check by Coyle again. Coyle's been all over this shift. Power play time is up. And they almost got the odd man breakaway, but they couldn't. Puck goes into the corner now. Ritchie will shrug off a man. Ritchie now in the corner. Will play it over to the boards. He's a shot from the blue line. Score! And it's going to trickle in. It's going to be Charlie McAvoy, I believe, who scores. Charlie McAvoy with a blast from the blue line right after they kill off the penalty. And it is going to be McAvoy. 3-2 Boston. Nice work down low. They bring the forecheck. They were all over him. I mean, getting Ritchie from the penalty box there definitely helped him out. Does a nice job board playing. Over to McAvoy. Slap shot. Beat Samson. Shesterkin. Wrong series. Shesterkin blocker side. Make it 3-2 Boston. The man actually tipped off the blade of the stick of Jordan Eberle. And Charlie McAvoy with a jump for joy, hugging his good teammate David Krejci. His first goal of the playoffs, his first goal. I think he scored 2 goals last year in the playoffs. McAvoy not afraid to perform in these situations. Cold as ice. Make it 3-2 Boston. Charlie McAvoy continuing to show rather. He is the future defenseman in Boston, and ain't no one going to stop him from doing that. Carlo will keep it around for Hall. Played around by Smith, rather. Trying to find Hall, he couldn't. Now Krejci getting a little chippy as the Islanders will go in past center. Puck played in. Good check by Riley. Islanders keeping possession. Here's Pelch. Passing it down low. A shot. And that one by Clutterbuck. Good save by Rask. This one will be brought up ahead. Here come the Bruins now. Good pass again. Going on in a shot. Trying to go 5-hole on Shesterkin. A good save. Hall on the attempt. Two magnificent hockey games currently going on. Maple Leafs, Canadians. That game starting overtime in a few minutes, and Charlie McAvoy scoring here as we hit our first commercial break of the third period. There's 12:41 to go in regulation. I was saying it, you were agreeing. 3-2 Boston in regulation. We got the score now. And I got to be honest with you, though. New York's got clamped down on defense a little bit. They've let the Bruins get way too many odd-man rushes. And, again, happened there. They let Ritchie get out of the penalty box. They let him win a board battle. Passed it up to the blue line. McAvoy, good shot, score.
Yep.
Trying to right now look up what was the last time the Bruins and Islanders played each other in the playoffs, which I think has been quite a while. 1983, Prince of Wales. The Islanders defeated the Bruins in 6 games. Oh my goodness, they won Game 6, 8-4. Ray Bourque, though, with 10 points in that series. McAvoy's first goal of the playoffs, David Krejci, 4th assist. That's his loan. I've just got word that the Montreal-Toronto game heading into OT. And again, 7:30 Monday night. Hopefully me, TJ, and Jeffrey will be on the call for that one. Last game before we shift to the Coliseum in downtown Long Island, New York. Krejci to take the draw against Peugeot as we begin the game again. Return from commercial break, rather. Bruins will lose possession and flipped into the zone by Pelch. Bruins now keeping possession. Shot on goal. That one missed. Here come the Bruins. Oh, big collision. Near the blue line. My goodness. Looked like that was Dobson trying to line up the hit, and he was the one who ended up falling down. Rask will slow it down. Pass out in front. Wrist shot missed. Oh, a dangerous chance there for Rask. I don't know why he got out of position. The shot was taken by Kyle Palmieri. A good hit from Carlo out in front. Here come the Bruins now. Flipped into the zone. Now Jake DeBrusk will win the puck race momentarily. Bruin runs over a referee, and now we'll have to play it back at center. Here come the Islanders with Beauvillier shooting into the zone, played around the boards. It's alive, passed down low. Beauvillier scored the first goal for New York, lost possession. Played around by McAvoy, he takes the body. Pass out in front. That one bounced off the glass, and the Bruins are right now trying to play strategic. Icing called here. I mean, if you're Boston, you just got to keep on killing off that clock. Try to avoid the icings, but nice job nonetheless. Not letting the Islanders get a lot of possession time, which they really haven't all game long. Drawn 2 assists on the night, 8 shots, nearing 15 minutes of ice time. Lugging the wood as the great captain he is. First year's captain, of course. After being an assistant for many years under Zdeno Chara. Here come the Bruins now. Pass up ahead. Avoid the offsides. This is Marchand delivering the shoulder. Losing possession. Marchand gets it back. Plays it back to the blue line. Staying on sides. Clipped in the pass to Marchand. The turnaround shot is no good. Pasternak looking for the hat trick. Play it down low for Marchand. Marchand back to the blue line. A low shot's blocked. And here come the Islanders up the other way, 3-on-3. Here's Everly shielding the puck, trying to go on into the zone. Good forecheck there by Boston. Now Bergeron will pass up ahead of Marchand, taken away by the Islanders. They'll play it up ahead again. Barzal. A back pass, a shot. That one ricocheted off the boards by Andy Green. Played in around the boards. Beauvillier couldn't get possession. Bruins are going to try to clear it, at least for the moment. That's what they've been doing since they took the lead. Clifton will bring it up ice. No clear. There's the dump in. Off the glass. Icing waved off. Wagner down low. Corrali shows the back. Now shielding the puck as he heads near the blue line. Corrali back over to Carlo. His shot is deflected and missed out in front. And the rebound on the side of the net. Good save by Shesterkin. I think Bruins going to stick to this game plan of dump and chase.
Yes.
Yeah. Seems the most ideal reason, I guess, for now. Usually their old coach, Claude Julien, will play dump and chase, but that would be when they're either losing or it's tied. I like this type of dump and chase where you take the lead kind of midway through the period, then you kind of play the dump and chase game, not the when you're losing or it's tied type of deal. This one's going to be played off the boards. Ooh, good check there. Pelch got hit pretty hard. Pelch has probably been the defenseman who's taken the most beating for the Islanders. blocked many shots on goal and also is taking the body quite a bit, delivering hits and taking some as well. Here come the Bruins again. McAvoy, who at the moment has the game-winning goal, will bring it in around the boards. Dobson will pass it back. Islanders now play this one off the boards. New York will bring it in past center. Good pass. Avoiding the offsides, a shot, and didn't get a lot on it was Brock Nelson. It's 3-2. What's up, Kevin? Thanks for stopping by. It is 3-2. Let me change that on my ticker tape as we will go into commercial break. Our second of the period is 3-2 Boston. First goal of the playoffs for Charlie McAvoy. And the body is being thrown. There is 8 minutes left. 8:27 to be exact. And of course, Bruins have the advantage of the home ice. I forgot to mention that, of course, yesterday Massachusetts restricted the mask restrictions. So now they actually have a full crowd at TD Garden, which I'm sure is playing a huge effect now. You're welcome. Absolutely, Kevin. Appreciate you stopping by. But, yeah, I think that plays a huge factor now that the TD Garden's got all their fans back, now that the mask restrictions have been lifted. So, news there for the Bruins. Again, this is pretty much the only way Boston can have home ice advantage for the playoffs, unless, of course, that is until, the Stanley Cup Finals, and they're going to have to face pretty much either Montreal or Winnipeg for that to be the case, because if they were to make the finals, Vegas and Colorado would therefore have home ice advantage. And then again, like I mentioned before, in the East Finals, Boston will be the road team there. Same rules apply for the Islanders. They're going to be the road team as well, but the Islanders, I've actually been the road team throughout. Or away for Pittsburgh and now away for Boston. And yeah, unless they pretty much face Montreal, they'll be away against Winnipeg too. As we will return from our second commercial break. So 3-2 off the goal from McAvoy. Let's see where they'll take this face-off here. I would assume it would be to the glove side of Rask, and it was. Draw is won by the Islanders. A backhander out in front by Josh Bailey didn't connect. Out in front, good save Rask again. That one was Brock Nelson on the shot. Islanders one of the most lethal teams after winning faceoffs. Kind of just like the Bruins in a way. Win the faceoff, they attack the net. And Rask with a good stick save there on Josh Bailey. Faceoff now taking to Rask's blocker side, and the Bruins win the draw again, and they'll clear momentarily before they get back in their own end. D to D, here comes McAvoy. Up ahead to Pasternak. Pasternak will flip this one up ahead. Bergeron will pass it back over to the blue line. Here is McAvoy. Passing it down low to Marchand. Back over to Clifton. D to McAvoy. Out in front for Bergeron. Flips it for McAvoy again. Pass to Pasternak at the corner. Save. Puck is still loose. And what a stop by Shesterkin, sticking out the left pad. Making an incredible save. Nelson's pass didn't connect. Puck played in around the boards. That was on Marchand, though. He should have been able to bury that. Then the Bruins the other way, 2-on-2. Pasternak, with the hat trick in mind, will shoot on goal. That one redirected off an Islanders skate and missed. Now Krejci with good forecheck. Same with Taylor Hall. Here come the Islanders the other way. Speed going on into the zone. Flipped into the zone by Jordan Eberle. Played in around. Bruins will steal possession. It's Riley. Over to Hall. Back over to Mike Riley. Riley, of course, acquired from the Bruins by the Senators in the deadline. And up ahead goes Krejci. Skating away with it now. Putting it up ahead to Taylor Hall. Then down low. Krejci keeping the puck to Brusk down low for Hall. Hall gets board jammed. Of course, at the game tying goal back against Washington in Game 2. And he had a filthy goal in Game 3 as well. Since then, I don't think he scored, but he's still a main contributor. Looking for a long extension here in Boston after the playoffs. We'll see if it'll occur. Shots blocked. Bruins now will bring this one up ahead, and Curtis Lazar can get the speed. Clifton with a spin. Off the boards. Bruins continue to bring it in. The D-to-D pass. Back over. And the Islanders, this shot by Leddy. Turned aside by Rask. Now played around the boards again. Islanders do a nice job trying to keep the puck. Will they enter into the zone? They do. 3-on-3. That one bounced off a skate. Oh, and a big check near the Zamboni doors. Oh, and a stick goes flying. Here's Lazar. Passing it over to Corrali. Corrali almost stole that one. Oh, my goodness. Bruins forecheck is all over the place tonight. They have been relentless against this Islanders attack. Pulock. Pass over to the left wing. Up ahead they go. Puck will bounce off the boards. Oh, and a near big collision there. Now Matt Martin in a puck jam. He'll fish it out. Puck goes in down low for Zizekas. He gets hit by Riley. Now Matt Martin lost possession. We're down to the final 5 minutes of regulation. Again, we have one more commercial break, so keep that in mind. Teams are going to use that as an extra timeout, as I'm sure you'd figure. Islanders keeping the puck in down low. The backhander is no good. Oh, a big check there. A Boston player goes down in a heap. Puck goes in behind the net now. Islanders. Oh, nice move by Clutterbuck. He couldn't get around Riley, though. Good defense by Mike Riley. McAvoy kept it alive. Going on in. A shot from an angle. That one missed. Here come the Bruins now up the other way. Pasternak lost possession of his skate. Lost his balance. And then the Islanders will try to bring it up back until Pasternak gets it back. Pasternak with speed. Waits. Right shot. He scores! David Pasternak! Throw the hats! Woo! Throw the hats indeed! 4-2 Boston!
Oh, I haven't seen that in a while.
And welcome back to the TD Garden. There is no better time to get your first career playoff hat trick than now.
That's true.
David Pasternak makes it 4-2. He went in, took the wrist shot, beat Shesterkin glove side, and there was that. Good pass from Marchand as well. Excitement indeed. Oh, look at that. Beat him blocker side. Taylor Hall with a good job with traffic out in front. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Fellow campers are loving it here in Massachusetts. What can I say? I mean, that's just a great shot. That's just vintage Pasternak right there. Get ready, get the shot, score blocker side, get the hat trick. And again, you couldn't have picked a better night to score your first career playoff hat trick. Just talking about the full crowd at TD Garden, the mass restrictions, and now incredible moment for Boston, and they are 5 minutes away from taking a 1-0 series lead. The second Pasternak had the puck on his stick, I was getting goosebumps, and I knew the second he took that shot, I was like, that's going in. I knew it right away. So you'll definitely be seeing a screen recording for the 3 Pasternak goals. I'll have to make a screen recording for those. Second career playoff hat trick. First of this year. Okay, so he had a playoff hat trick back in 2020, I guess. And they're still trying to pick up the hats. I mean, of course, Boston and Vegas, the only two teams at the moment that can have a full crowd. Vegas also had a hat trick last night that was scored by T.S. Yamark, who they acquired from the Blackhawks at the deadline. And now the Bruins, with Pastrnak getting their hat trick here, 4-2. And New York, I think, is starting to realize that we got a 7-game series, but this game one maybe bit off a little bit more than they could chew. New York stayed in tough. 1-1 at the end of 1, 2-2 at the end of 2. Boston with 2 unanswered. Pastrnak with the hat trick, along with the goal by McAvoy, which will ultimately be the game-winning goal unless New York scores again. It's going to be McAvoy who's going to get the game winner. And Boston is back, playoff hockey, back in Beantown. A hard-fought series against the Capitals. They have almost a week off. And David Pastrnak starts the series off with a bang. A hat trick, and you can tell Barry Trotz is rattled right now. I don't think he knows what to say to his players other than stay calm and try to fire away at the net and try to beat Tuukka Rask the best you can. Other than that, I really don't think there's much else you could say. Pulock and Pelch have taken the bye as they've continued to pick up the hats here at the Garden. Pelch and Pulock have just taken the body time after time after time. That's what you got to do. You got to target the Islanders' best defensemen, wear them down, and that's what they've done. Tell you one thing, Austin, I don't know if it's because you're next to me or what, but this has been one of the best Bruins playoff games this year.
I think that's it.
Must be. Face-off is won immediately by the Islanders. Here they come. Rask will play it aside. We have about 4 minutes remaining in regulation, and it might as well be in the game because I do not see New York scoring 2 goals here. As will bounce off the boards. We get an icing. We will. Pasternak's contract, of course, expires after next season. You're going to have to pay him the big money. You got no way around it. And of course, for guys like Krejci and Rask, who are on expiring contracts this year. By the way, they're playing Shesterkin. The Islanders' net is empty. This is interesting. The Bruins are notorious for not scoring on empty netters, so I would assume they would not score an empty netter here, but Islanders doing everything they can. It's 6-on-5. Here's a shot from the corner. This one going to be cleared by Boston. Oh, they don't clear it the full distance, though. Here come the Bruins now. Oh, Bruin gets tripped. The long lead pass. And the puck playing around the boards. Out in front, turnaround shot. And it's touched by the Islanders. And yeah, we are going to get a trip on Matthew Barzal. And if the Islanders pull the net again, it'll still be 5-on-5, technically speaking, just the Bruins on a power play. Pastrnak, his second career hat trick. TD Garden is going nuts. It's 4-2 Bruins. Final commercial break.
Exhilarating.
Very exhilarating.
Let's see if the Canadians scored.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Maple Leafs.
Nope. 2-2-8-12.
Oh, my goodness. That game's still going on.
And there's 3:17 left in the Bruins.
I will, as soon as I can, I will try to get a goal mashup for the 3 Pasternak goals. And I'll put them on YouTube, on the Power Skate Instagram, Twitter, my Instagram and Twitter. I don't know, but I think we got to do that. Maybe if we got time tomorrow, you can see my editing skills. They aren't fantastic by any means, but I might as well do it for the people. If I get it done before game 2, I'll post them. If I don't, I'll still probably make them and post them on my Instagram at least. Or better yet, I was actually thinking throughout when the Bruins season, whether they win the cup, they get eliminated in this series, whatever the case may be. I was thinking about doing a Bruins goal compilation anyway, like my best Bruins goal calls from the year, and doing a compilation of that. So, we'll see what happens. I'll probably just record it anyway. Posted yet to be determined. We'll keep you updated on that. Zizekas to take the draw for the Islanders. Pasternak's back out. Again, if the Islanders pull the goalie, even though the Bruins are on the power play, it'll still be 5-on-5. Pasternak getting 4 goals would be insane, though. Out in front! Oh! He almost got 4 goals. Oh, no, it was Bergeron. Never mind. Bergeron almost scored. Marchand now lost possession. Islanders now bring it up ahead, and here comes New York the other way. Rask will slow it down behind the net. To my knowledge, Shostorkin hasn't been pulled yet. And he has not. That shot whistles wide to the blocker's side. Pass out in front. Boston all over him here. Here's Marchand. Bruins really trying to make a statement here. McAvoy, D to D. Here's a shot. Now Marchand. Back over to McAvoy. To Marchand. Marchand back over. Essen around the boards. Back to Marchand. All right. Marchand's got it back again. The backhander to Bergeron. Bergeron waits. Oh, they're really trying to get Pasternak his 4th, aren't they? McAvoy to Marchand. To McAvoy looking for his 2nd. Good save, Shostorkin. Pasternak back over to the blue line. Waiting. One-timer, past a save made, and Bergeron on the deflection. I'll try to make the save, and look at this! Kyle Clutterbuck! Of course it be a grinder trying to go after Pasternak with just minutes remaining in the game. Oh, no. You hate to see that. Pasternak was bracing the impact. He knew it was coming. And Bruins still got a little bit of time left on their power play. And yeah, they're going to get Pasternak off the ice as they should. It'd be nice for the 4 goals, but you don't want guys like Kyle Clutterbuck or Leo Komarov, Noah Dobson to start stuff with you. So you want to avoid that conflict, because the Bruins will go offsides. Pajot will come off the bench. The McAvoy pairing is out. Krejci line is on for the Bruins. At least a power play line, so that's with Coyle and Smith, maybe? I'm going to have Coyle take the draw instead of Krejci. Face-off is 1. And Shostorkin's going to leave his net. So back to 5-on-5. Making the power play kind of washed out. Here's a pass up ahead. Oh, and a wide open pass. And a score for the Bruins. It's Taylor Hall. Oh, and Pajot goes after Hall. Are you kidding me? Show some sportsmanship, will ya? Unbelievable. They have Clutterbuck target Pasternak, and then they have Pajot target Hall after the empty netter. Oh, my goodness. Hall scores the empty netter, his first goal since game 3, and then Peugeot with the little cross check, and Krejci saying, "Back off, buddy." That's just his tempers have flared for the Islanders, so they're just getting mad now. And Krejci's going to get the assist on the Hall goal. I mean, yeah, Hall was just wide open. I was like, there's no one even near him. All Hall has to do is just not go off sides, and he was scoring that goal. As the face-off is over the Bruins, the puck goes in behind the net. Well, the Islanders, they're just getting flustered. Now the Bruins are starting to throw the body around. We're back to full strength. And another giveaway. Here comes Lazar. Lazar gets shoved to the boards. Lazar tried to steal possession. Look at this. Now they're trying to hit Nicoletti quite hard, I believe. Huss will bounce off the boards. Up ahead it goes. Back to D pass. Up ahead go the Bruins. They flip it off the boards. Here comes DeBrusque. Lost possession. They've just got word that Montreal has defeated Toronto in overtime. That is going to a game 7. The dream for 7 for Montreal stays alive. Will Toronto choke a 3-1 series lead? We will see. Montreal now wins back-to-back overtime games. And the Bruins, how about this? 5 straight wins for them. The Islanders, who had 3 straight wins coming in, are going to drop to 0-1 in this series. They will play a D pass. Puck will be cleared out to center. Icing will be called. And the game is over. The Islanders were battered and bruised all over the place. The Bruins just played a better physical game. And the Fishermen will sail off into the sunset with nothing but a worm on their hook. Pasternak, obviously, your first star of the game. Bergeron with 2 assists, your second star, and then McAvoy with the 3rd star. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Grant Flood from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. And we'll see you for game 2. TJ and Jeffrey joining me on the call there. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Grant Flood from Fletcher Sports Zone along with Austin. You did good for the first time, my man.
I don't think I did anything.
You were helping me get through the intermissions. That's a good start. Let me know if you want to see Austin again. Let us know in the comments. Until next time, we'll see you.